Hello, everybody. How are you guys? How is everybody? Welcome in. Blessings. Hi, welcome in. How are you? Oh, okay, I need to fix the chat here. Blessings. How are you, though? Let me just fix this. Mm, let me fix this. You're all good? Sure. Okay, there you go. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Okay, let me add like a little stroke to this. Hello, Grace. How are you? Welcome back. How are you? How are you? How is everybody? Okay, thank you for the like and sub. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Duncan? Yes, Duncan Brook. Hi, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I know this is like last minute, kind of, not really, but I know last time I was live, my computer just like died, so I needed to do that. But hold on, give me like one moment to kind of fix this. Okay, I think that should be fine. Okay, I think I'm going to start now again. You guys can ask about love or career, or if you just need clarity about something. Just like this, like the live, and then just give me a sub, and then you just comment your question. But how is everybody? NSF, hi, welcome in. Thank you for the like and the sub. Duncan, hi, welcome in. I'm doing pretty good, NSF. Okay, I'm gonna start with, what was my first question? Okay, the first question that I see is from Duncan uh, Brooksbank. Is there a chance of reconciliation between me and Jay? Is there a chance of reconciliation? Can you guys hear me all right? Is there going to be reconciliation between Jay and Duncan? So that's them. This is you, Duncan, and then between the both of you. So I do think there's going to be a reconciliation between the both of you. Again, between the both of you, there is a repetition of events. This is continuity of a like a long-term relationship. Again, this has to do with family and kind of having a very stable and personal alliance. They are kind of going after this. They are at the moment kind of already exploring their like the possibilities and the paths of this reconciliation. I think what you are doing, which is kind of sitting in this position of like having like, I don't know, to me it's like you are sitting in this very secure, well defended position, and you're kind of maintaining that position and really defending your beliefs. This is kind of causing them to kind of change their direction and kind of pushing them to kind of follow their passion and to kind of follow their own urges here. Again, they kind of think of this as this is a temporary stop for them to kind of prepare for the future here. So to me, this is a yes. I do think there's going to be a reconciliation between the both of you. It is going to be a continuation of what was happening before. I kind of see things. I see you guys just jumping back into things. So yes, there is going to be reconciliation. Duncan. Hi, the Gothic Empress. Hi, how are you? And then T3966, how are you? Grace wants to know, may I ask, will I be meeting someone special anytime soon? Are you going to be meeting someone anytime soon? Game on Middle on High, how are you? Haven't seen you forever. Are you going to be meeting someone special soon, Grace? Thank you for doing this, of course, Grace. Yeah. Okay, so for Grace, are you gonna be meeting someone special anytime soon? Okay, the first card, the Two of Swords here being in reverse. This is about like you maybe setting up boundaries for yourself. Kind of, I don't know. To me, it's like you are kind of making the best out of this whole situation, and you are kind of also preparing yourself for the future. So like to me, this kind of just means you have been kind of working on yourself and really making the best out of this whole situation, kind of getting a clear view of what it is that you want, kind of getting your priorities in check, and really just kind of defining what it is that you want. Meeting somebody soon, the nine of wands here. Hmm. I don't know. Okay, it is. However, I don't think it's gonna be like a long term thing. This is like whatever you get into next is going to be like a little interruption. Uh, and it is going to be it's going to cause you to start new again. I kind of see this kind of being you kind of giving up on a project to avoid conflict. But it is going to be like you meeting someone and then it's not going to work out, but because of that you're going to start something new. Like this is going to like you are going to overcome whoever you meet next. But to me it's a yes. I don't think it's going to be like a long term anything. It is going to cause you to kind of have success, but it's going to teach you how to set up boundaries. So like maybe you've been preparing for this lesson of you need to put up your boundaries. That's kind of what I see here for you, um, Grace. Oh, NSF 225. Are you on DW's mind? Can you add me to the list? Yeah, yeah. I'm just going based on the comments, guys. So I don't have a list yet. Okay, wonderful. That's okay. Thank you, of course. Yes, boundaries are important after healing. Yeah. Again, I do think that you have been working on yourself, and that's a good thing. So, are you on DW's mind, NSF? Are you on their mind? The Seven of Cups here, and then the Justice card. So, with the Seven of Cups being in reverse, they seem to have, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this is you or if this is them, but like you seem to have problem, or like one of you seems to have problems kind of integrating back into normal life. It's like still being part of a group, but still feeling isolated, feeling like left behind. To me, this is a yes. Like to me, like they kind of think like they think that things were unfair. Like maybe they want a second chance here to kind of redeem themselves. Because again, this is like them having like that petty accountability and like having a very like judgmental attitude to things. Maybe they kind of blame themselves because I kind of see them like repressing a lot of negative feelings, and it's causing this blockage, and it's kind of causing them to not fit into their reality again. Like they have a hard time kind of integrating back into like their day, like, yeah, like their day to day tasks. But to me, this is a yes. NSF. The Gothic Empress. Does Samuel want a romantic relationship with you? Do they want a romantic relationship with you? Thank you, of course. Do they want a romantic relationship with you? Okay. My name is Denise. Bye. Hi, Denise. By the way, yeah. Okay. Do they want a romantic relationship with Denise? Okay. So the Ace of coins, the Ace of Pentacles here. I do think so. I mean, they kind of see this as a as a new start in something which they hope has stability. They kind of see this as it's being very practical and just like something new. Like they kind of feel like they are um being presented with a new opportunity to create something with stability. And then you guys also have the Eight of Wands here, which has to do with regulations. So it is going to be possible for you guys to be together, but only by following, like, by not taking any shortcuts. So to me, it's kind of like respect the, like, getting to know each other, like take those small steps without losing the long term goal, right? But to me, this is a yes. They see this as a brand new opportunity that can have stability, but they also want to take their time here. But yes, I mean, this is a yes, Denise. Uh, Annie, hi, welcome in. You missed my question. I was first one. Are you? I didn't see any question, but yeah, we're taking things slow. Yeah, I think that's their plan. I think that's what they want. And again, you should not, like, you shouldn't want to rush this. Kind of enjoy, like, this regulation. Like this is kind of like you guys making, like, creating a path, you know? But yes, to me that's a yes. Thank you for the clarity, of course, Denise. Okay, blessings. What's coming towards you with career, right? That was the question. What is coming towards you in career? What is blessings need? What do they need to know about their career, about what is coming next for them? Okay, the four, five, the six of coins here. The six of coins has to do with. I feel like, okay, I don't know if you are working on something, or like if you've been applying for, like, for something, because this has to do with expansion and you having an abundance of a resource. Like it's like you have so many possible ways for you to advance, and like this has to do with you just having a very positive and, like, having a positive outlook and success coming to you because of that expansion that you're going to be having. This is like you kind of finding a good balance between your stability and how you want to move forward. You also have the Four of Cups here, which has to do with your. It could be about family, like just like you being this could be like you working with many people. Like you seem to have like maybe with people from your past. This is like a collective of people who you already have a history of, or like a sense of belonging with. You being very committed to a group. I would say just don't don't lose yourself in, like don't lose interest or like your hobbies because of like this abundance that you are gonna have. Again, to me it's kind of like you are going to have like a career and it's going to bring you a lot of success, but at the price of you kind of losing maybe like talking to family or like spending time with your family, or like you giving up those things that you like, that you care about. But yeah, I do see you having success in this blessings. Yeah, so to me it's success coming towards you, but just don't let it consume you. Don't let it be, don't let it win, I guess. And then okay, tea trees 966. Oh, what is your question, tea tree? And then game on middle on. What is your question? I'm doing good. Just been pretty busy. I've been busy too, honestly. But game on middle on, what is your question? Let me know. Thanks, of course. Again, if I missed your question, type it again, please. Yeah, I did see it, but T3 was here before you, so I asked them for the question. But I'll do yours next. Mom of boys. T3, is my future spouse single parent? Okay, typing. All right. Is your future spouse a single parent? Is your future spouse a single parent? Thank you. Yeah, of course. Okay, are they gonna be a single parent? The chariot kind of tells me that okay, are they gonna be a single parent? I kind of see them being like emotionally close. Like I don't know, there's like confusion. Like they might be confused about their own goal. Like it feels like yes. And then the star also being in reverse, which has to do with like them being too naive. Like this is about them having like wishful thinking, kind of exposing themselves to, I don't know. I see them being very confused. Maybe it's like about kids or something, but I don't think so. No, to me it feels like a no. But they do have a hard time kind of setting boundaries and maybe pouring in too much, wasting a lot of energy into not knowing what they want to do. I don't know. They seem like very broken to me. I don't think so. Someone said he's divorced, but I want to know if he has a kid. I see them confused, but I don't see them having a kid. But I do see them kind of not knowing what to do next. Wait, but what you said, my future spouse. I feel like you should just ask them. I feel like that's easier. But I kind of see them just being very confused about the next stage in their life. But I don't know. I don't see like kids here. The tea tree. Hold on, I'm gonna move this. Okay. Thank you. Yes, of course. Tea tree. And then mom of boys, Annie. Does Alex still feel the same romantic, like the same romantic feelings about you? Do they still feel the same romantic feelings about you? Yeah, got it. How does Alex feel? Thank you for the like all the little likes, everybody. Okay. Do they still have? Okay, the 6 of coins and then the judgment card here. Do they still have? I do think so. Yeah, to me, it's kind of like, again, this is like abundance and success, especially like in emotions. Maybe these feelings have grown because again, this is about expansion, and then the judgment card has to do with a sudden realization. Like this is a like them feeling like them having a new understanding of their emotions. This could also be them coming like them publicly saying those emotions, like coming like yeah, I guess that's what it means. Like these feelings have grown and they might uh expose themselves. Like they might reveal their secrets. Like they might reveal their how they truly feel to people. So yeah, to me this is a yes. Like feelings have grown so much that they want to come out and say how they truly feel. But yes, to me this is a yes. Yeah, like he might speak on them. Again, the judgment card is about revelation of emotions and feeling enlightened and them having a new understanding. This is also the turning point in their in the way that they heal. So yeah, they are going to come out and speak on their feelings. Because again, they've grown so much. Like it's overflowing, so they need to tell someone. And then game on middle on. How will my how will my work week go? How is this gonna go? But yes, mom of boys, of course. How is the week gonna go? Okay, how is this gonna go for you? Game on. Okay, so okay, the King of Coins is in reverse, which is you kind of being unhappy with how things already are. Like this is you having a very limited outlook. I don't know if it's because of like the money. To me it kind of feels like I'm doing so much and for the same pay. Like it's like that. It's like I'm doing so much. I'm so happy. I mean, I'm so unhappy with what I'm not with what I'm doing, but like with the work that I'm doing and then not getting like my like what I deserve back. And then you also have the seven of swords here in reverse, which just it has to do with you. I feel like you are okay. I don't know if you care too much about your job, because I kind of see you just um investing all of your efforts and investing all of your time and like all of your energy into what feels like a lost cause. Maybe it's gonna feel like you are doing too much, not getting like your like what you deserve. It's like you're putting too much into it, and then like your return on this like investment, it's not gonna go as you as planned, I guess. It's just like you're giving too much and not getting back what you put in. And what else is happening here? And then the ace of wands in reverse, which is going to cause you to have a lot of like a lack of energy, and you kind of hitting a like a creative block. No voice. Wait, am I on mute? Can you guys hear me or no? But yeah, I kind of see you just pouring a lot of yourself into this, and not getting back what you put in, and it's going to cause you to have like this lack of energy and a lot of restrictions and kind of a lot of repressed emotions, and again this creative block. Because I've been putting a lot, my energy feels tired. Yeah. Again, like obviously you should do a good job, but maybe you are putting too much into it. Maybe you like maybe you're taking your job too serious. But yes, game on. That's kind of what I see here. Uh, Ishita gosh, 26. Hi, welcome in. Just my crush. A have feelings for you. And then Myra, welcome in, and Lily, welcome in. Lily, that's like a very broad question. Like in what context? I mean, I know what you mean. Great advice. Yes, game on. I'm glad that it made sense to you, that it brought clarity to you. And thank you for coming back, game on. Does my crush A have feelings? They have feelings for you. Okay, so the Six of Swords, this is about like them walking away from this. Okay, wait, what was the question? Was it do they have feelings for you? I think that they did, but maybe you didn't do anything, or like maybe they didn't do anything about those feelings, because again, this is like them accepting their own limitations, compromising in order for them to make the best out of this whole situation. Then the Ten of Coins, it's kind of like them just being focused on like material success and achievements. I think it was more like it was more of lust than like feelings. Does that make sense? But to me, this kind of reads as they did, but then they lost those feelings, and then they kind of decided to focus on something else, focus on their own stability, focus on things that could bring them success. So to me, it feels like a no. Honestly, it feels like a no because maybe it was just again like lust and not actual feelings, not actual emotions. Because I've been putting a lot. Okay, I read. That's what I read. And then, oh, I know what you mean. Okay, that's what I read. I'm always, I'm always that above and beyond person. Me too, but sometimes it's like at what cost. And also, like, I feel like if you are the only one putting the energy into this, then it's like people are just taking advantage of you. Does that make sense? It's like if people just see that you are the only one that's putting in effort and like you're if you are the only one carrying the team, then people are going to take advantage of that. So I think you should try to just do what you need to do, and then like that's it. Because if you don't, then it's only gonna grow more. Myra. Um, wait, can I take this? Remove this. Okay, I can. Okay, Myra. Will Myra still expect call from Nelson? No contact English, please. Thank you so much. Of course, Yoshita. I'm here. Okay, Myra. And then Muffin, hi, welcome in. And okay, in love. Okay, Lily, I got it. Okay, Myra. Should you expect a call from Nelson? Or like, should you still expect a call from Nelson? You guys are in no contact, so what should you do? Okay, I feel like Nelson feels like this is already like to me if they feel like the chapter has been closed. Like to me they feel like this is already like this is done already. Because the the Pope card here, this is about like divorce. Like this is about like a separation, and this is about yeah, divorce. That's kind of how you see this, like separations, like kind of respect the information that you already know and be because they feel like this has been already like this is done, like this is a closed thing. They kind of feel like this is already like a completion of a process. Yeah. I don't know. To me, this is a no. I feel like you should not be expecting a call from them. This is separation, divorce, and the chapter has been closed. Or like maybe they feel like they have nothing left to say. Like they're fine with how things ended and they have closed this chapter. And Lily wants to know what's coming in love. Lily wants to know what's coming in love. Thanks from Philippines. Great, Myra. I'm from the States. But I'm glad that this brought you clarity, that this helped you out. I'm sorry if it wasn't the answer that you wanted, but I think again with the world card, it's like you should also move on. Like you should also close this chapter. So what's coming in love for Lily? Ooh, okay. You know what, Lily? You are going to be meeting somebody, and you guys are going to. I see this as it actually like working out. Like this is something new kind of being born, and it's going to bring more opportunities. Again, the three of coins has to do with like an alliance and partnerships and working together to create something new. This is like you finally seeing results and like good prospects. And then the ace of coins again, this is a very good start in like physical stability and like financial stability, and like this is also like you having new opportunities. So I do see you meeting somebody, you guys working together pretty well. You might meet them like through like a job or like a career, something like that, like some like working together with somebody that's going to, and like you guys are going to like hit it off pretty good, pretty well, and it's going to bring more opportunities, more stability. So yes, that's kind of what I see happening here. But yes, Muffin Luna, hi. Amelia, hi, welcome in. Uh, Dina, hi, and Nita, hi. Sounds interesting. Yeah. Thank you so much, of course, Lily. Dax, hi, welcome in. How are you? Okay, who was next? Okay, Muffin was next. Thank you for the like and sub. Yes, all you need to do is just like this live and then give me a sub and then comment your question. Okay, Muffin wants to know, does my ex of 4 years still have feelings for you? Do they still have feelings for you? Do they still have feelings? Hello, hi, Chris. How are you, Chris? I saw that you followed me on TikTok. Okay, so does your ex of 4 years still have feelings for you? Okay, with the the Eight of Cups here, I don't know. To me, this kind of looks like they are kind of involved with other people. This has to do with them developing connections with other people and kind of becoming the center of attention. And then the Five of Swords here being in reverse, it just tells me that I don't think they've moved on. Does that make sense? Like to me, maybe they're messing with like a lot of people, but they still like they are still a very stubborn person, and they can't seem to like to move on, I guess. Like this is like maybe they try, like maybe they've been trying to get over you, but or like to even change their situation, but maybe they like it. Maybe they like kind of being the center of attention. Maybe they like having multiple connections with different people, and that's why they choose to not change. Yeah, but like I see this kind of leading nowhere, but I don't think so. To me this looks like a no, Muffin. I do not see them still having feelings for you. Nope. Yeah. I feel like I should move this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get some water, guys. And then I think next, who's next? Yeah, he is very stubborn. Thank you. Needed to know. Of course, Muffin. Yeah, but to me, like they've moved on. I think you should do the same. But yes, I'm gonna be getting off in like 10 minutes, guys. Like at 109. Okay, okay, okay. So who's next? Dina, right? Okay, wait, what did Chris say? Hello, good, and you? Yep. I know, I saw it, I was like, nice. Thank you for, like, I know you told me you don't have TikTok, so thank you for downloading the app. I followed you back, so, like, if you want to message me, you can. Okay, Dina wants to know who is coming next for me in love. I'm Dina, thank you. What do you mean? Like, who is coming back? Like, okay, who is coming next? Or, like, do you mean what is coming next? I think that's what you. I think you meant like what should you expect, or like what is coming next for you in love, right? But yes, after Dina, I'm gonna answer Nita's question, and then Chris, I don't know if you have a question, but you can type it in, or Dax. I don't know if you have a question. I don't know if you're still here. Okay, yes. So what is coming next? What's next for you in love? You know what? This card just came out, the Two of Cups, which is about partnerships and connections. And then the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, which is like you having like your fairy tale moment. Let's see what happens. I kind of see like you've been perhaps like working on yourself a lot. Again, like this is like tedious repetition. So like maybe you feel like you've been meeting the same type of person and you want something new. Or like maybe you feel like you try to date and like you get stuck. It's like you feel like it's a repetition of the same type of person. Again, to me, it's kind of like you are kind of being very practical at this, but maybe you are kind of losing that human touch. You are kind of losing like the simpleness of just meeting somebody. Like maybe it feels like you've just been like a robot, just like meeting people but never like actually truly meeting them. It's just like talking to them. Yeah, that's kind of how this is. And then the King of Coins is also in reverse, which is you seem to be very dissatisfied with the type of people that you meet. Um, this is also like you having a very limited outlook, and I feel like it's gonna stay like that. I don't see this kind of changing, um, because I don't. To me, it's like you don't really know what it is that you want. Does that make sense? It's kind of. It's like if you see a problem with many people, then maybe like the issue is not the people. Maybe it's like it's because you don't know what it is that you want, so you don't know where to look. Because I do see like a repetition of, again, the two of cups that kind of came up. That's like you meeting people, and then the ten of coins. I mean the ten of cups is like you having like you developing like a little crush, but it's like a repetition of the same thing. Does that make sense? It's like losing that human touch and kind of becoming like a robot, just doing the same thing over and over again. But I do see you kind of being dissatisfied and you having a very limited outlook, not really knowing what it is that you want, or not really knowing where to, like, what to look for. But yeah, I kind of see the same thing happening again, repeating itself. Do you know? But yeah, again, if you did like this, give me a like and a sub, please. Okay, okay. So who's next? Nita, are you gonna meet someone who is 100% genuine in love? Thank you very much. Of course, Dina. Are you gonna meet someone who is 100% genuine in love? And then Amelia, hi, welcome in. How are you? Are you gonna meet someone? Ooh, yeah. To me, this is a yes. Yeah. Okay. So, Nita. Yeah. To me, this is a yes. You have the Empress card, which has to do with growth and like you protecting this and like growing this. I don't know. To me, it's kind of like you've put in so much effort to grow things and to really focus on how things grow. I don't know, to me it's kind of like whatever you touch or like whatever you get involved with grows. Usagi, hi, how are you, Usagi? Welcome in. But yes, Nita, to me it's like whatever you touch, whoever you get involved with, or like whatever project you get involved with grows. Um but yeah, I do see you meeting somebody. I do think it's gonna take some time though. I don't see this happening soon because the Hermit card, this is like you really focusing on the essence of things. Like to me, this is like you going into isolation, you going into this quest to find the truth and to really understand people. So you are kind of concentrating on this clear purpose. I would just say be careful to not over examine a person. I see you maybe like meeting somebody and asking too many questions, just really like being very analytical and again because you are like really trying to find the truth and you are like carefully examining um really examining like people. But to me this is a yes. It's gonna take time, but it's a yes. Chris, I would DM you on TikTok. Yes, Chris. Send me a DM. Uzagi, hi, my German friend. I'm so glad I finally have the chance to see a live. What do you mean, Uzagi? I've been live a ton. It's good to hear. I don't mind waiting. Thank you. Yes, um, Nita. Again, I feel like you waiting, it's gonna be a good thing. And again, I do see something very special happening for you. But yes, Uzagi, I've been live. What do you mean? Okay, who's next? Amelia. Will I be in a relationship with any of my classmates in the future? I feel like you shouldn't want to, Amelia. My schedule always makes me miss you when you're live. Oh yeah, because you're like, okay, you know what? It's like 1:09 a.m. for me. So like, what's that for you? Like 8 a.m. or something? Like, right? Or like 9 a.m.? Okay, are you gonna be in a relationship with any of your classmates in the future? The King of Wands is it's in reverse here for you, and I see like it's like a maybe, but I see you not. I just see you being very shy. Like I see you kind of like there's always hesitation, and because of the hesitation, and because you seem to make like you are always overthinking things, and I think this is gonna cause you to like always have these like self-defeating acts, I guess. I kind of see you never making a move because you are afraid. But yeah, that's kind of how we see this. Wait, you're Canadian? Wait. I thought you were from. I thought you were from Germany. Oh no, you're not. Yeah. Oh yes, you are. Because I remember I asked you if you knew French. Yeah, yeah. Somebody else is from Germany. Sorry. Lydia, hi. How are you? And Mia and Mimi, hi. Myra, hi. Okay, Mia, I'll answer your question. Oh, Myra, sorry. Hi. Thank you for the like. Is my ex sad without you? Is your ex sad without you? It's okay. Udagi, do you have a question or no? Okay, okay. So Myra wants to know if the ex is missing you. Hmm. Okay, so the Two of Wands here. I see them like okay. I see them moving forward, and because again, like this is like them moving forward, kind of changing directions. Like okay, like this is them moving forward after a moment of hesitation. This is like them also trying to like this is like them being at a crossroads, not really being able to choose. They have their options open, but they are kind of like analyzing every different path. With the Knight of Cups here being in reverse, this is having a lot of superficial and unstable feelings. So, or like just having like unrealistic attitudes overall. Them always showing shallow and insincere feelings. I don't. To me, this is a no. Honestly, um, Myra. It's like they don't really know what it is that they want, and like they kind of pretend, or like they talk to people and make them believe that they know what they want, but they are kind of just like analyzing their different options and like always showing insincere feelings, or like hiding behind this, like them hiding their true feelings and saying that they are open to like something new, I guess. It's like lying to somebody just to talk to them. But it's a no for me. And then Serena, I will get the job at Bank. Thank you for the like. Are you gonna get the job? Are you going to get the job? Oh, I don't think so. To me, this kind of looks like a no. To me, it's kind of like things are pretty unfair, or like I don't know. You are going to feel like things are unfair here. Like maybe like this, like you having. Okay, it's a no, and however, don't have like a lot of guilty feelings. Don't feel guilty, and don't have like negative ideas, because these are only going to block how you advance in the future. I kind of see you over analyzing yourself, kind of overthinking this, when yeah, like this is like you having misconceptions, even like delusions, and like unproductive thoughts. So to me, this is a no. However, it's nothing that you did. It that's just how it is, you know. So don't overthink anything. But to me, this looks like a no. Also, like don't blame yourself, because there's nothing you could have done here. Uzagi, I was just wondering whether I will meet someone. Are you gonna meet someone? Meet someone. Positive live. A positive bear. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for the like. Okay, Uzagi. Meeting someone new. Okay, to me, this is like you are still kind of hung up on somebody from your past. This is like you have a hard time kind of letting go of the past, or like you having a hard time kind of coping with change or with a loss. I would say this is like a very like temporary. But like this does kind of say that you need to accept a transformation. You kind of need to accept that things kind of ended, and kind of cut off from the past, or like cut off from whatever attachment you have. This is like you need to like have this like disintegration, so to make new for something new. And then the Four of Swords, it's kind of like, because okay, you asked someone new this year. Four of Swords is kind of like restrictions. You kind of living in a very limited space. I do think so. However, if you want this to happen, you are going to have to fight. Because again, like this is like you kind of putting yourself in a little box, and because you put yourself in this very like this limited space, you kind of need to fight against it. You kind of need to push yourself out of these constraints, and because again, like there is possibility for you to meet somebody, but because of the limitations that you are setting up for yourself now, it's going to be very hard and a lot less likely. But I don't know, to me it feels like a no, because I don't know if you are like willing to fight against this. Maybe you've been in this place for a long time that it feels very comfortable for you. But again, to me it feels like a no. And then Melba, is it possible that you and your ex are gonna have reconciliation? Thank you so much, of course, Uzagi. And also positive bear. In what context? Like, are good things gonna come your way? Like, in what way? Is it possible that you and your ex are gonna have reconciliation for Melba? Ooh, the Seven of Cups and then the King of Wands. Okay, so I don't think so, honestly. The King of Wands being in reverse, like this is like, again, like a lot of hesitation. I feel like if you want to have reconciliation, you are going to be the one who makes a move and kind of reaches out to them, but I don't see you doing this. Again, like this is like you having hesitation and being afraid to make the move. And then the 7 of Cups, this is like, I don't know, to me it's kind of like you need to find like your qualities again. Like this is like about your individuality, you being alone for, like, yeah, like you being alone to kind of find your place in a group, like find what makes you unique. But no, to me this is a no. To me it's kind of like focus on yourself, like really find a purpose. And because again, if you want this, then you are gonna have to make a move and reach out to them first. But I don't see you doing this. There's like hesitation going on. But so yeah, to me this looks like a no. Positive bear, sorry. Positive bear, focus. Tell me one, finance or love? What do you want to know? Finance? Finance, okay, finance. What is coming for positive bear in finance? Okay, in finance, what's coming in finance for you? Okay, so I kind of see with the six of coins being in reverse. This is usually about expansion, like you having more of a resource, like you finally being able to. Okay, I see you using a resource that you already have. Like maybe this is like you in a way kind of getting money and kind of investing that money to create more money. Again, this is about expansion and you having a resource or an abundance of a resource that's going to make it possible for you to advance and have success. And but with the Emperor card here being in reverse, this is maybe you are okay, yes, you are going to have abundance and success, but it's also kind of like don't try to force anything. Because I kind of see you like doing things by force, like forcing things to happen instead of like, um, I don't know. It to me, it's like you kind of becoming. It to me, it's kind of like I do not. Okay, to me, I kind of imagine you saying, "I do not want to fail, so I'm gonna push through, even if it's not, even if it means I need to force myself to do this." It's kind of like a very like dictator mentality here. It's kind of like I'm gonna push through even if it makes me unhappy. You trying to solve things by force, which maybe it's a good thing, you know, maybe it's about like you being very disciplined and really taking this super serious and kind of just removing your emotions and just doing whatever it is that you need to do. Like this is you kind of showing leadership and showing responsibility. But yes, that's kind of what I see here for you. I am a university student. Okay, yeah. Then that makes sense. Yeah, then to me, you are on the right path here. Thanks a lot, of course. Positive bear, 2003. But again, I am gonna be getting off now. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll try to get on earlier. But again, if you did enjoy this, give me a like, give me a sub, and helped a lot. I'm grateful. Thank you. And yes, I'm glad that I brought you clarity. Um, but yes, guys, I'm gonna be getting off now. Have a good night. Have a good day later today. And again, thank you guys for the likes, the subs, the questions. Have a great night. You too, Uzagi. Have a great night. Bye bye, everybody.